Dwarf Fortress is coming to Steam. Time is subjective. Oh my souls, it has a final release? Oh! Okay, so Dwarf Fortress is a game which I do not have the time to describe given my limited time frame for making this video, so Seth Zintek has a better description of it in his video. Look it up. For a quick personal story, I saw the aforementioned set video around my second semester at university. Then I ignored it for a few months and then tried it out. All my dwarves starved to death, so I proceeded to watch 2 weeks worth of tutorials. I played all while watching the tutorials, of course, but my dwarves kept dying via different machinations. All in all, it's a great game, which I wholeheartedly recommend to those who find the concept of a colony simulator interesting. The turning point for me in Dwarf Fortress was my fourth one, Torch Mirrored. During it I discovered my love for building above ground tower fortresses. Also I used the surrounding mountains my fortress was located on to build a man-made lake, so that my fortress's name would be apt. The tower being the torch and the lake being the mirror, Torch Mirrored. Although I still made quite a significant number of blunders while filling up the lake, so much so that it ended up being a haunted lake because of all the drowned dwarves and others. And I also didn't know how to use slabs at the time. I've been only putting corpses into coffins and shoving them underground. It didn't really bug me that ghosts were haunting my fortress up until one of my nobles started complaining about it. So I took action and called up my best friend who, although he knew nothing about Dwarf Fortress at the time, was somehow able to teach me how to use slabs, place them, and get rid of the ghosts. What a legend. The saves from Torch Mirrored have been unfortunately lost to the sands of time because I'm too lazy to buy myself a new charging cable for my old laptop. But my latest fortress roughly depicts how I usually like to build. A hospital, a pasture, workshops of all types, single rooms for each and every single one of my dwarves, their children and long-term residents, a tavern, a library, million-range army training spots, storage for all my things, guild rooms and churches, and the only facility I built underground, the mausoleum, where I store all my dwarves and some of the intruders, at least the ones that showed up on the slabs engraving menu. And yes, each and every single one of the dwarves and slabs and intruders are properly stored, and those that I could not find a match for are in the extra slabs room, where I also keep the slabs for my cats. I still haven't built a pet room. It was on the docket of my plans, but I discovered a bug at this point. And I have posted about this bug specifically on my Twitter. It's one of my first tweets, in fact. A height limitation, an arbitrary one. One that I dislike so much so that when Dwarf Fortress comes out on Steam, I'm going to make 3 specific mods. One will be called Sky Fortress to remove this bug and incorporate some new features for if one builds too far above. New enemies, new events, a new biome perhaps that's a little bit above everything else. The second mod will be Dwarven Needs, and it will be very similar to my favorite mod for RimWorld, where they have to use the toilet and drink water. I was a big fan of that mod, and I want it in Dwarf Fortress. I want to have to build a whole system for this, for waste management, water that's contaminated. And the third mod, well, I can't quite say the name of it here due to restrictions, but you'll find out about it if you dig deep enough. And by that I mean, ask me on the Discord or something. I'll probably tell you if you confirm a few things first. There will be probably some other ways to find it out when I actually start working on it, I'm sure. That's all for today though. Look forward to my mods, as I'll be making updates about them on Twitter and my shiny new Discord server. By the by, since my last video, YouTube changed the HTML containers for their like, dislike and bell button, so you have to reconfigure uBlock Origin for it. Please do subscribe to my channel though, since I make quality content only here, or at least I try to. Is it quality content? I'm sure it's good enough. Alright, bye.